Okay. But I'll need a medical team when I get out.
Got it, Mom. How's Trixie?
Pretty juicy down here. Parrot, steel doors. Case?
The virus puts out a filament. She looks back briefly and I look with her. 2 guards lying there. One of them seems to have no eyes left. I feel the grit under her nails. Blood on the steel.
Take me through, boys. All the way.
A red cursor creeps through gray walls. And there is the pulsing green dot that is our target. What Armitage doesn't know I know about. The recording construct that contains the personality of my old teacher, Dixie Flatline.
Finn, 3rd corridor, 10th safe.
3rd corridor, 10th safe.
I got it. Case, do your stuff.
I send a command into their systems. 5 locks believe they are still closed. The permanent memory receives a new instruction. The construct was moved, officially, 2 months ago. Right now, it isn't here, so it can't be lost. The vault opens.
Finn, it's number 0467.
0467.
0467. 0467. I've got it. It looks like a lump of black plastic.
How's the leg?
It'll hold. What's it like outside?
It's a riot. Phone barricades, the cops, Medicare. You'll walk out free and easy.
Hope so. Case? You want to clean up behind us?
I reel in the line through the SenseNet protective ice. Gates slam shut behind me as I flash back. And Molly, the painkiller's wearing off, comes out into the night.
Case,
Yeah?
I have a message for you.
From Molly?
No,
Armitage?
no, just a message. I don't know from where.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Winter mute.
Huh?
That's it. That's the message.
Winter mute?
Statement, please.
So how's the leg?
Leg's fine. Armitage can afford the best. You?
I got a message through Finn. He says it just arrived out of the silence. When he was working the comm link for the op. Just a word.
What word?
Winter and mute.
And
And you tell me.
maybe Finn could tell us both.
Yeah, he said he doesn't know.
Well, that doesn't mean he can't find out. If we pay. Let's go see the man.
You know about this?
We secure?
Secure.
Winter mute.
Wintermute is an AI, artificial intelligence. It's got limited Swiss citizenship under the Act of 53. Built for Tessier Ashpool SA. They own the mainframe and the original software. Big company. They build space stations, own small nations.
And this AI is back in Armitage? That isn't right. Those things aren't allowed any autonomy. It must be the parent company, this Tessier
Ashpool SA. The family lives off Earth, Freeside, on an orbital called the Spindle, city in space. You're looking at a very quiet, very rich, very eccentric first-generation high-orbit family. They've got their own cryogenic setup. Cloned themselves through about 8 generations so far. Nobody knows who's still alive, who's dead, who's running things. The founding mama died in some accident. Founding papa spends most of his time in cryogenic sleep.
So, Tessier Ashpool SA, their AI Wintermute and Armitage. Where does that leave us?
Nowhere yet. But you got a little side gig now, Case.
Yeah?
When you're checking out the Flatline, reintroducing yourself to your old dead buddy there, feed this to him. Belongs to Armitage. I don't know what. He doesn't know I got it. But if you and the Flatline can crack it, then who knows?
Hey, Flatline. Dixie, that you?
Hey, bro.
It's Case, man. Remember?
Miami, Joe boy, quick study.
What's the last thing you remember, Dix?
Nothing?
Hey, Dixie. Who am I?
You got me hung, Jack. Who?
What happened, man?
Good question.
You know how a ROM personality matrix works?
Sure, bro. It's a perfect digital copy of a human personality.
Okay. Dix, you are a ROM construct. Got me?
If you say so, who are you?
Case.
Miami, Joe boy, quick study.
Right. And for starts, Dix, you and me, we're gonna sleaze over to the London grid and access a little data. You got time for that?
You gonna tell me I got a choice?
Colonel Willis Cordo had plunged through a blind spot in Russian defenses over Kiev. The mission to fly and inject a virus, Mole 1X, the first true virus in the history of cybernetics. Only the Russians were waiting. Pulse guns and lasers burning. Cordo made it out, ended up in Helsinki with medics sawing him out of a stolen Russian copter. He was shipped home, blind, legless, missing most of his face and screaming inside. He gave evidence at the Pentagon CIA inquiry as he was. He did his job. His evidence saved the right asses. Then they rebuilt Cordo and sent him home. Only he was out of control and still screaming. He vanished for 10 years and then turned up as Armitage. Cool, rich, a man with a mission.
Yeah?
Armitage. We're going to Istanbul tonight.
Says we're going to Istanbul tonight.
That's just wonderful.
We'll be ready 14-30 hours.
What about my gear? My deck?
Twin will handle it. Out.
You ever been to Istanbul?
Couple of days once. Long time ago.
Never changes. Bad old town.
So anybody mind telling me why?
Riviera.
Isn't that in France?
Peter Riviera, a man. Ben, take a left.
That's awful narrow. It's awful dark.
Okay. You certain he'll be here tonight?
Certain as we can be with Riviera. Finn, stop. Molly, go. Take us to the corner of the square.
I mean, does everybody know everything except me?
Everybody knows what they need to know, Case.
And why this guy?
You don't give up.
Stop. He has a certain talent that I need. Finn, doorway there. And don't miss.
Hey.
What talent?
Wait.
What do I do?
When I tell you, when you see him, you walk up to him and ask for a moment of his time.
And?
That'll do.
Jesus, this is...
Okay. Now, Case, do it.
Excuse me, buddy. You got a moment?
I beg your pardon, sir? You want a moment? Why would it?
Jesus! Armitage! For God's sake! Armitage, somebody! Ah!
Okay, he's stunned. Now let's rot the bastard.
Molly, good shot.
What was that?
Peter Riviera's talent. He can make you see whatever he wants you to see.
And since he's a poisonous little snake, mostly what you see is pretty nasty.
You ready, Finn? Yeah. We'll take him to the hotel. Molly, you bring Case. Get him a beer. I think he's had an upset.
Jesus.
So, what'd you find out about Armitage?
That his name used to be Cordo, that he was taken apart by Operation Screaming Fist and put together physically by the Pentagon. Last known sighting, a French mental hospital.
You figure this artificial intelligence put Cordo's mind back together in France.
Yeah. Thing is, does he know who he was?
You ever seen Armitage when he's not doing anything?
No.
He stops. Sits there looking at the wall, whatever. Then he starts up when this Wintermute rings in. How smart's an AI, Case?
That depends. Some aren't much smarter than a dog. The real smart ones are as smart as the Turing police will let them get.
You're a cowboy. How come you aren't fascinated with these things?
They're pretty rare. The brightest are military, and we just can't cut their ice.
I'm Wintermute. If it really is running this whole thing, you should talk to it, Case.
Can't be done.
Try.
Why do we need Riviera?
God knows. I'd as soon kill him. He can't get off unless he betrays people. People who love him. He meets Turkish girls. They fall in love. He sells them to the secret police. He is very bad news. And you didn't answer my question. Why not speak to this AI?
Because you tend to die. Shall we go back to the hotel?